The alarm sounds. It is morning. You have been in bed for 8 hours. 8 solid hours. Yet, as you open your eyes, a familiar heaviness presses down. It is not just the pull of sleep you are still trying to escape. It is something deeper. A fog. A dull ache that lives not in your muscles, but behind your eyes. You sit up, and the world feels slow to load. Your thoughts are like wading through mud. This is the exhaustion that a full night's sleep does not touch. It is a quiet crisis happening inside your head while you are completely unaware. Many of us know this feeling intimately. We follow the rules. We go to bed on time. We count the hours. Still, we wake up feeling as if we have run a marathon in our sleep. The promise of a fresh start is broken before the day has even begun. This experience is not a failure of your effort. To understand what is happening inside your head, let us use a simple metaphor. Imagine your brain is a bustling, vibrant city. It is always on, always working. Billions of residents, your neurons, are at work, constantly communicating, sending signals, creating thoughts, managing your body. All day long, this city is a hive of activity. Its citizens work hard, think hard, live hard. And just like any busy metropolis, this activity creates byproducts. It generates waste. Not a flaw, a natural consequence of being alive and active. This neural waste consists of tiny molecules, discarded proteins. Some proteins, if they accumulate, become toxic. They can clog the pathways between brain cells. Think of it as garbage bags piling up on sidewalks. At first, it's an inconvenience. But if trash is never collected, it begins to block the streets. It slows traffic. The whole city becomes sluggish, inefficient, unhealthy. This is what happens when the brain's waste clearing system fails. For a very long time, science was puzzled. The rest of the body has a network for waste removal. It's called the lymphatic system, a series of vessels. They act like a sewer system, carrying cellular waste away from tissues. The brain looked like an exception. A closed system with no janitorial crew. A deep mystery. How could the most metabolically active organ survive without cleaning? The answer stayed hidden until very recently. A discovery that changed how we understand sleep. Scientists found the brain does have a cleaning crew. It works in a very clever, very different way. Not a separate set of pipes, but a system piggybacking on existing brain infrastructure. This opened a new frontier in neuroscience. It gave us the first mechanical explanation for why sleep is not just rest, but a life-sustaining act of deep biological housekeeping. The system scientists discovered is called the Glymphatic System. The name is a nod to the glial cells that manage it, and its similarity to the body's lymphatic system. This is your brain's night shift. It is the dedicated cleaning crew that comes out when the city of your brain quiets down for the night. It is an elegant and efficient process. It uses a clear, watery fluid that already surrounds and protects your brain. This fluid is called cerebrospinal fluid, or CSF. It is the cleaning agent, the power washer for your neural pathways. Here is how it works. During the day, the flow of this CSF is mostly restricted to the surface of your brain. But when you fall into deep sleep, something remarkable happens. The channels around the brain's blood vessels widen. This allows a greater volume of CSF to be pumped from the arteries deep into the brain tissue itself. This fluid flows through the dense network of brain cells, moving along the corridors of your neural city. It acts like a powerful tide, washing through the spaces between neurons. As the CSF flows, it collects the metabolic waste that has built up during the day. It gathers the leftover proteins, the cellular debris, other potential toxins. One of the most important waste products it clears is a sticky protein called beta-amyloid. You may have heard of beta-amyloid because its buildup into plaques is famously linked to Alzheimer's disease. The glymphatic system is your brain's primary defense against this accumulation. It flushes the beta-amyloid out of the deep tissues and carries it away. Once the CSF has collected the trash, it flows toward veins that drain it out of the brain. From there, the waste is carried into the body's general circulation, where it can be filtered by the liver and kidneys and removed for good. This entire beautiful process is most active up to 10 times more active, when you are in the deepest stages of sleep. It is a physical, mechanical process. The brain is literally being washed from the inside out. Sleep, it turns out, is the ultimate detox. The effectiveness of this glymphatic cleaning system is not constant throughout the night. It depends entirely on the quality and depth of your sleep. Your sleep is not a single monolithic state. It is a journey through several different stages, each with a unique purpose. We cycle through these stages multiple times a night. The most critical stage for brain cleaning is known as NREM Stage 3, or slow-wave sleep. This is what we commonly call deep sleep. It is here that the magic of restoration truly happens. During deep sleep, your body enters a state of profound rest. Your heartbeat slows down. Your breathing becomes deep and regular. Your muscles relax. But your brain is not just quiet. It is producing a very specific pattern of electrical activity. These are called delta waves. On an EEG, they appear as large, slow, rolling waves. They are the signature of a brain that has disconnected from the outside world and turned its focus inward. They are the rhythm of repair. The dominance of these powerful delta waves signals the glymphatic system to kick into high gear. During this phase, something else happens that is quite extraordinary. Your brain cells, the glial cells, actually shrink temporarily. They can reduce their volume by up to 60%. This shrinkage dramatically increases the space between the cells. It opens up the alleyways and the streets of your brain city, making it much easier for the CSF fluid to flow through and wash everything clean. Without sustaining long periods of deep, slow-wave sleep, the cleaning process is compromised. The delta waves are not strong enough. The brain cells do not shrink as much. The flow of CSF is reduced to a trickle instead of a tide. The waste remains. This is why you can sleep for 8 hours, but still wake up feeling foggy and slow. 2026. Recovery protocols. Temperature control set to 65 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius. The 3-2-1 blue light rule. And the role of magnesium L-threonate in brain recovery. Now we can see the problem clearly. If deep sleep is the switch that turns on the cleaning system, then anything that disrupts deep sleep is sabotaging your brain's health. Modern life, unfortunately, is filled with such disruptions. We live in a world that is often at war with our natural sleep cycles. This conflict is the root cause of that persistent, day-after-day exhaustion. The cleaning crew is ready to work, but we are preventing them from getting onto the streets. One of the most significant culprits is light. Specifically the blue light emitted from our screens. Phones, tablets, computers, televisions, all radiate a spectrum of light that mimics daylight. When this light hits your eyes in the evening, it sends a powerful signal to your brain. It is daytime. Stay awake. This signal suppresses the production of melatonin, the hormone that tells your body it is time to sleep. This delay makes it harder to fall asleep and, crucially, can shorten the amount of time you spend in the deepest, most restorative stages of sleep. Another major disruptor is inconsistency. Hitting the snooze button is a perfect example of how we fragment our sleep. That extra 9 minutes of light, dozing sleep does not provide meaningful rest. Instead, it breaks the natural progression of your sleep cycles. It pulls you out of a potential deep sleep phase and throws your brain's internal clock into confusion. Similarly, having a wildly different sleep schedule on weekends compared to weekdays prevents your body from establishing a strong, predictable rhythm, making deep sleep harder to achieve consistently. Stress, late-night meals, alcohol, and even the temperature of your room. A mind racing with anxiety cannot easily descend into the calm of deep sleep. A body busy digesting a large meal is not fully at rest. Alcohol might make you feel sleepy initially, but it severely disrupts sleep architecture later in the night, often suppressing deep sleep and causing you to wake up. Each of these factors acts like a roadblock, preventing the glymphatic system from completing its vital nightly task. There is a physical dimension to sleep that we are only just beginning to appreciate. Well, the delta waves are not just abstract electrical signals. They have a real physical impact on the fluid dynamics within your skull. Think of them as slow, powerful ocean waves. Recent research suggests these synchronized rhythmic pulses act like a pump. They help drive cerebrospinal fluid into the deepest recesses, enhancing the brain's cleaning. It is a beautiful marriage of electricity and hydraulics. Understanding the problem is the first step. Taking action is the next. The good news is that you have a great deal of control over the quality of your sleep. You can become an active participant in your brain's nightly restoration. There are simple, science-backed protocols that can help you enhance your deep sleep and boost your glymphatic system's performance. Let us start with one of the most powerful and often overlooked factors: temperature. Your body needs to cool down to sleep deeply. Your body's core temperature naturally dips as you prepare for sleep. This drop is a critical signal that helps initiate and maintain deep sleep. You can support this natural process by controlling the temperature of your environment. Research consistently shows that a cool sleeping environment promotes longer periods of slow-wave sleep. The ideal temperature for most people is around 65 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius. This may seem cool, but it helps your body achieve the temperature drop it needs. Keeping your bedroom cool does not mean you need to be cold. You can use blankets to stay comfortable. The key is the ambient air temperature. A cool room helps you fall asleep faster and stay in deeper stages of sleep longer. If your room is too warm, your body may struggle to lower its core temperature. This can lead to more fragmented sleep and less time in the crucial delta wave stage where the cleaning happens. So, tonight, make a simple change. Turn down the thermostat before you go to bed. If you do not have air conditioning, open a window. Use a fan to circulate the air. Think of it as creating the optimal operating conditions for your brain's cleaning machinery. A cool room is not just about comfort. It is a direct instruction to your brain to begin deep, restorative work. This single adjustment can make a profound difference in how you feel when you wake up. Let's start with a simple rule to manage light: the 3-2-1 rule. The 3 stands for 3 hours before bed. Stop eating large meals. Stop drinking alcohol. Digestion is active. It can raise body temperature and interfere with sleep. The 2 stands for 2 hours before bed. Stop working. Stop thinking about stressful topics. Give your mind time to disengage. The 1 stands for 1 hour before bed. No more screens. This is the most critical part. Turn off the phone. Turn off the tablet. Turn off the television. The blue light from these devices is a direct enemy of deep sleep. For the final hour, create a sanctuary of calm. Signal to your brain the day is over. Engage in relaxing activities that do not involve a screen. Read a physical book under a warm, dim light. Do some light stretching. Listen to calm music. Try a guided meditation. Practice deep breathing exercises. This routine is not an indulgence. It is a biological necessity. It helps lower your stress hormones. It lets melatonin rise naturally, preparing you for deep sleep. Finally, some people find support from certain supplements. One that has gained attention in neuroscience is magnesium L-threonate. Studies suggest this form may cross the blood-brain barrier more effectively. It may help calm the nervous system. It may support healthy brain cell function and better sleep quality. As with any supplement, speak with your doctor first to see if it's right for you and to discuss dosage. You do not have to accept waking up exhausted as your reality. The fog in your mind, the slowness in your thoughts, this is not who you are. It is the result of a biological process that has been disrupted. The feeling of being tired after a full night in bed is a signal. Your brain is telling you its cleaning crew couldn't do its job, the waste of yesterday wasn't cleared away, and it's clouding your today. This is a signal you can respond to. We have seen the science. Your brain is a city that must be cleaned. The glymphatic system is the crew. Cerebrospinal fluid is the cleansing tide. Deep, slow-wave sleep is the trigger. Modern life puts up roadblocks, but you now have the map to clear them. Control your environment. Change your habits, pave the way for nightly restoration. Ensure your brain gets the deep, clean it needs. The path to waking up with energy and clarity is built on small, consistent choices. Start with one thing. Cool your room tonight. Tomorrow, try the 3-2-1 rule. Dim the lights. Put away the phone an hour before bed. These are not drastic sacrifices. They are acts of respect for the incredible, complex organ in your head. They are an investment in your focus. They are an investment in your mood. They are an investment in your memory. They are an investment in your long-term health.